the spies came back with a report after they toured the land, and they opened up in a very positive way. They said the land is a land flowing with milk and honey, and these are its fruits. Then immediately they shifted, but there's giants there, and they're too powerful for us. They kind of like shifted from the positive to negative very quickly. I'll go back to their positive words, though. They said the land is one flowing with milk and honey. So what does that mean, milk and honey? Why we say it appears like I think 15 times in the Torah. That language also in the Tanakh. When we say it's a land flowing with milk and honey, you could say something else. You could say it's an amazing land, it has beautiful landscapes, beautiful fields. I don't know, very tasty fruit. Why flowing with milk and honey? Why is that the description of the land of Israel? So there are different explanations to this. The simple explanation, well, first of all, there's some discussion around what the milk and the honey is. Some say the simple reading is that it's the milk of goats or cows, but some say it's the milk of the fruit. And some say it's even white wine that comes from grapes. But the simple reading is that it's from goats or cows. The honey is also up for debate. Rabbi Akiva says it's the honey of bees, but it seems to be that and from this context too, where they're talking about the fruit, seems to be it's the honey of the fruit, which is date honey or even fig honey. So there's discussion around that. But what's the underlying meaning of the expression? So the Ramban says it's coming to say like the land is very fertile. So the fruits are so fertile that like they ooze honey, and the animals are eating such great produce and fruit that they're also their milk is plentiful. That's the Ramban says. Another explanation, though, I thought about I think it's very true, is that the land of Israel, perhaps seeing the fact that the land of Israel is a place that one can bring out their inner potential, just as, and it goes for all the explanations. If milk is white wine, or if it's actual milk, or honey is bees honey or date honey, it's something that's coming from the inside that's coming out that's beneficial. And so the land of Israel really is that for Am Yisrael. It helps us bring out our true potential on many different fronts. I was trying to think about this on a personal level and also a national level. When someone goes to Israel, the first thing is you're faced with yourself. You're faced with your history. You're faced with your Judaism. You're walking the streets where the prophets walk. You have to start to think about that. When you start to think about that, that starts to help you get in touch with yourself, help you bring out your potential. In addition, you're among a lot of other Jews. That also makes you face yourself as a Jew and figure out who you are. Also, there's the feeling of being in your own home versus being outside of your home can also contribute to an ability to find full self-expression. When someone's comfortable in their own place, in their own home, they're able to be their full selves. And so that also contributes to being able to find your potential land of Israel. Finally, on a mystical level, they say the land of Israel it's a land of prophecy, right? That's the land where we can really connect to Hashem on a deep level, and our souls are able to really be fully expressed in the land of Israel. They say the land of Israel, even the air makes you wiser, according to the Talmud. But in addition, it's a place where you can really kind of explore, find yourself, find your soul, and connect yourself on a very deep level. The Kuzari says this in multiple places, but I also say this from my own experience. I was able, when I was younger, when I first moved to Israel, I had incredibly high-level spiritual experiences in Israel. Helped me really kind of find my soul, get in touch with my soul. It's just a beautiful place. That same energy of prophecy is still there. We may not have prophecy today, but there's levels of spiritual attainments that one can achieve there that are pretty amazing. So I think that's another way to understand milk and honey, that it's a land where you can really maximize your potential, bring out your potential, just like the milk and the honey. I think that's probably why the spies, what were wrong with the spies? They came and they said, it's a land flowing with milk and honey. Then all of a sudden, but where we are right now, we're never going to be able to stand up to those strong men. Well, you didn't put it all together. If it's land flowing with milk and honey, you might have the ability to bring out your potential in a stronger way in the land of Israel. Maybe if they would have thought about that like Yoshua and Caleb did, they would have had more success, and we wouldn't have to go through the desert for all those years.